Everybody, good evening. I am Cutethulhoo. Thank you so much for joining me tonight here at Game Over Cancer, raising money to benefit the Canadian Cancer Society. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be doing a Tressa single story 4-character run. This route has come a long way since Octopath came out 2 years ago, maybe the last time you've seen it in a marathon. 4 characters, definitely marathon friendly, definitely marathon safe, so that's why I chose to go with this particular route. Good news, I have heard that we met the incentive to pet the dog, so I'm going to have 2 opportunities to do that, but I'm going to do it at the very end of the game. So we are going to see him before we actually quote-unquote pet him. I'll explain that later. So time is going to start as soon as I hit yes here. So I'm going to count us down in 3, 2, 1.
I have just what you need.
Tressa has just what we need. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Octopath Traveler Tressa Single. Is to beat Tressa's story as fast as we can. Tressa is a merchant, so she starts with a little bit of extra pocket money. She has the ability to buy items from NPCs, and she also picks up money as we travel along. So the first thing we want to do actually is buy ourselves a new bow. So we're going to go through some cutscenes here. Basically, we're harassing this guy who wants to sell us a fish. And now we're going to go use Tressa's ability to buy items from an NPC to buy some wine. So there we go. We've got ourselves some wine. And it turns out there's a bit of a ruckus going on here in town, so we're going to go check out what's happening. These guys don't look too friendly. Turns out they're pirates, and oh my god, they've just stolen my bottle of wine. So, we're gonna go get that back. But not so fast, says this man in the blue scarf, whose name is Leon. He says, you should probably do something first. So we're gonna buy this item called sleepweed. And what we're gonna do with this sleepweed is we're gonna put it in some wine to take to the pirates. So speaking of Tressa is best, I see that there in the chat from Slurpee. Tressa is the best, and if you're actually subscribed to my personal Twitch, you don't have to be, it's totally cool, but I do have a best girl emote. So what you're going to see me do here is I'm going to run as far as I can. Okay, so this is a pretty good spot for this first encounter.
Step right up.
The goal here, oh, and we surprised our foe, so that means we can run away nice and easy.
My turn now.
Yeah, I can see those best girls coming in now. I love it. Thank you, guys. So I'm going to do some more running, and once I get over to the bridge here, I'm going to slow down to a walk, because I want to force the second encounter as late as possible. So this looks pretty promising.
Open for business.
So I'm going to give this guy a quick poke. And the reason why I'm not just attempting to do the YOLO flee is it's about the same than if I just escape. So I am actually going to play it a little safe, and I'm just going to finish walking down to the cave. So again, walking down to the cave here, going to deliver the wine that I put the sleepweed in. Oh, we got the third encounter anyway. Oh, and it's awful. This is the worst encounter we could get on this screen, so we're going to keep our fingers and toes crossed. Nice. So now we've dropped off the wine to the pirates here. They're gonna drink it, and oh, wouldn't you know it, they've all fallen asleep. So now we're gonna go into our first dungeon, which is the Caves of Maya. So in here, I'm actually gonna beat up a sleeping pirate. We need to gain 1 level. first. He's the tall, skinny one. And to do that, we're just going to keep using Tressa's magic trade wind spell. So that was not ideal, but that's okay. So that's one down. We're gonna go ahead. So on this turn, Mac will always do this buff, which is good because my HP is looking a little rough, so we're gonna go ahead and take a heal here. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. Ish, back-ish. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that my potato of a computer is participating tonight. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a fully boosted trade winds here, just wearing down his HP till I can break him. He's gonna do a big attack here called Pirate's Pride. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm actually gonna heal up again. He's gonna slice. He's gonna slice. I'm gonna break him with my bow. And this is gonna be the last turn. We're just gonna boost up again with trade winds. And despite the obvious issues I'm having with my stream here, and I do apologize for that, Mick and Mac are down. So that is boss 1 down. So they're still gonna give us, they give us some lip, but then Captain Leon comes to our rescue. So Leon is actually the captain of a merchant ship, and he offers Tressa a chance to go with him on his boat, but Tressa decides she doesn't want to. Instead, she's allowed to pick one treasure, and she picks a book. That book's gonna come back into play later, but for now we're just gonna stop off at Tressa's house. So we're gonna read our book, and then we're just gonna leave town. So my favorite, one of my favorite things about Octopath Traveler is that there are 8 different characters. You choose your quote-unquote main character at the start of the game. You do have to finish their complete story before you can switch them out of the party. But as soon as you beat their Chapter 1, you're free to go wherever you want, which makes these runs really fun and versatile. So we're gonna head off and get our second character now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and beat up this crab first. Oh, we will get to things with resale value, I promise. So as I navigate through this screen, we're gonna go pick up our second character, Cyrus. I want to let you guys know we are actually coming up on the frog screens. I have 2 friends here in the chat, C Squared and Pocketfire. Say hi to them. For every frog I encounter, they will both be donating $5. So normally I don't want to see any frogs or as few frogs as possible, but tonight I want to raise some good money for charity, so I want to see several frogs. Oh my goodness, so we can't do anything with this, but this is a Kate. I take a screenshot every single time I see a Kate because they are an extremely rare monster that apparently is going to throw money at me.
Let's do this.
Okay, so this is really unusual. Kates usually flee. There we go. Okay.
You got more than you bargained for.
I mean, we definitely got more than we bargained for there, Tressa. So that Kate, we're gonna call that RNG manipulation for later. So here we go. This is the first screen where we can get frogs. Let's get some frogs. Let's get some money for charity. Here we go. 2 frogs.
My turn now.
Oh, and they don't want to let me escape. That's rude.
What to do?
There we go. I'm actually gonna, nah. Yeah, let's get some frogs in chat. So far, we've got 2 frogs. So that's $20.
Open for business.
Okay, so you know how there's, like, a thing where you say, this has never happened before? Seeing 2 Kates before we get to Cyrus has never happened before. Maybe it's a sign that I should pick up the 3-character Tressa Kate route. But here we are in Atlas Dam. We're about to pick up our second character, Cyrus. He is a scholar. And he is a scholar, but honestly, he is not a very smart man. But I love him nonetheless. So here he is. So Cyrus has been working here in Atlas Dam at the Royal Academy when he has learned that one of his co-workers has stolen a book. And the number one lesson that you need to learn is that book theft is bad and you shouldn't do it. So now we've got Cyrus in our party. Cyrus has a ability called Scrutinize, which we're going to use later. But now we're just going to head into our Chapter 1 dungeon for Cyrus, which is this Subterranean study. I need to do 2 battles in here because I need to get 30 job points on Tressa so that we can teach her her most important skill. I really want Cyrus to go first here. Yes!
Oh, flames! Roll!
So that's battle 1. Cyrus is a fine example of a brilliant man, but he has no common sense. I love him. I love Cyrus so much. So that was battle number 1. We need to do a second battle. We're also going to pick up an item with some resale value. So we got this encounter actually really early, which means we may get a third one, which like isn't necessarily terrible, but... So there we go, Tressa's gonna have enough JP to learn her most important skill in the run, which is Hired Help. What is Hired Help, you ask? Well, Hired Help lets us use the in-game money called Leaves to hire people into battle and attack for us. We're gonna use it pretty frequently. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna pop up here, grab this old coin, which I'm gonna sell for money later. And now we're gonna get into a tussle with Russell. So here we go. So this is Russell. He is the man who stole a book. Very naughty. Do not steal books.
My turn now.
So we're gonna throw this ice soulstone.
Try this on for size.
My kitten has just decided to walk across this keyboard, so now we've got the kitten luck as well. Shout out to my kitten, Keanu Reeves. So we're just gonna bash Russell here with Cyrus's cane. Then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hire some dancers to take him out for us. Boom, boom, boom. Russell forgot to pay his library fees. C² is correct on that. So now we're going to return Russell's book for him because that's how kind we are. We're going to go ahead and from this lovely guard, we need to purchase this Thunder Soulstone. And then we're going to go ahead. Kitten Luck is OP. C² using my Keanu emote, that is my kitten giving you a blep. So here we go, we're going to activate this cutscene, and Cyrus is actually about to lose his job, so F in the chat for Cyrus, ladies and gentlemen. So I mentioned earlier, Cyrus has a skill called Scrutinize. It lets us find out information and hidden items and stuff. The first thing we're going to do is scrutinize this child. And we scrutinize that child so that we can find a Light Soulstone M. Thank you for the Fs for Cyrus. Okay, so again, if you've got that Best Girl emote, go ahead and throw it in the chat now. I'm teaching Cyrus Lightning Blast because we are headed to our first RNG area, the Whistlewood. So we're heading to the Whistlewood because we want a lot of JP and a lot of experience real fast. Okay, this is a good encounter, so I am actually going to kill this one. Oh, caught by surprise. So that means the enemy gets to move first. So we're just going to boost up Cyrus. We're going to have him use Lightning Blast. And then we're actually just going to have Tressa hire a bandit to take out this little piggy.
Time to close up shop.
Alright, so a little bit more about the Whistlewood. It's a fairly high-level area, especially considering our level right now, and that's exactly why we want to go there, to gain lots of experience in JP really quickly. There are good encounters, and there are bad encounters. Today, though, we won't mind if we get a bad encounter, because bad encounter is frogs. So I got another double ant and pig encounter, which is actually really good, because now what this means is if I get a bad encounter inside of Whistlewood, I'm not going to have to grind on the way out.
More than you bargained for.
So this is the Whistlewood. We're also going to grab a chest of money while we're here. Boop. Alright, here we go. Here's our encounter. Okay, so that is 4 more frogs. So what does that put our total at? 6 frogs so far?
Let's do this.
We're just going to use this light soul stone. Boom, no more frogs.
How's that?
Cool. So now we're going to do some menuing. So what we're going to do is we're going to teach Tressa Donate BP. And we're going to teach Cyrus Firestorm. So now these guys have support skills. Tressa's going to get endless items, which isn't too important, but Cyrus gets evasive maneuvers, which is actually going to help us get fewer encounters on the world map. So now we're fast traveling back to Rippletide. In the Octopath community, we have a favorite NPC. Her name is Tony's mom. She is right here, and we need to scrutinize her. And she let us have it on the first try today, so everyone say thank you to Tony's mom. Alright, so this next bit of the run is the exploration part of the run. So I'm going to be picking up a bunch of items and tagging some places for fast travel purposes. So if there are any donations that have come in, right now would be a good time to read them off.
Step right up.
So not getting the escape there, that's okay.
Interesting dilemma.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a chest here, and I'm on my way to a place called Cobblestone, or Cobblestone, and we're actually just tagging it for fast travel right now. So we're just gonna navigate through these screens. Also, if you haven't played Octopath Traveler, I do highly recommend it. It is easily one of my favorite games on the Nintendo Switch. It's atmospheric. I love most of the characters. The OST is amazing. It just celebrated, actually, its 2nd anniversary, and it's just really, honestly, one of my favorite games. I'm really happy to be here at Game Over Cancer showcasing the Tressa speedrun, because I also wanted to showcase how accessible this game is. I actually only just started running this game back in June or July, fairly recently, to be completely honest. So the fact that I am, marathon ready is awesome, and the community is really great, so shoutouts to the Octopath speedrunning community. You guys are great. They just added recently 4 more categories, and there's just so much versatility in the existing runs, so please definitely check out other Octopath speedruns. They're great. Okay, so now we are in the danger zone, and we're in the danger zone because every screen we are going to move through now is way higher level than poor little Tressa and Cyrus. So I'm just gonna hold my breath here for a second. Cool, okay. So I actually have a save and quit coming up here right away. You can maybe see the save point over there in the distance. Boop. Okay, so just while I'm leaving up for the save and quit, I'm gonna, next step is I'm gonna be heading into the Merchant Job Shrine. And I just want to warn you guys, because I know it's late at night, a lot of us are up past our bedtimes, it's dark. If you are sitting in a dark room or you're photosensitive, there is a bright white flash of light coming up. It's the first of 2 we're gonna see in this game. Just wanted to give you a warning, because there's nothing worse than when you're sitting in the dark and suddenly you are flooded with light. So here we go. We're gonna pick up that merchant job. And this is actually one of my favorite times to take a drink. I am drinking water tonight, so everyone make sure you stay hydrated. Alright, so we got our first sub-job, which is merchant. We're not going to set any jobs up quite yet, because we need to pick up one more a little later, and then we'll do all of the setup then. So now we're going to go continue on our journey. I'm going to pop into Gold Shore. Looking forward to Blink. Please don't get blinded. I will not be responsible for anyone getting blinded. The only person who should be blind, and we really don't want him to be blind, is Ulbrich. So we're popping into Gold Shore here. I'm going to scrutinize an old man for an item, and then I'm going to pick up an item out of a chest. Boop. So we scrutinize the old man to find another Thunder Soul Stone. And I always miscalculate where this chest is, but we got it. Olb's the Blind. Yes, you guys will soon encounter Ulbrich the Blind. Very excited. Okay, so we're going to move on from Gold Shore over to Grand Port. So just running along here. Okay, so this is bad. This is very bad. I cannot actually break this encounter, and we can't run away, so unfortunately, Tressa and Cyrus are gonna take a little dirt nap here for a second. It's fine, sometimes this happens. It's okay, it's all cool. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? So, I mean, ideally we don't get any encounters, but sometimes the game is just like, hey, you want an encounter? And I'm like, no, not particularly, and it gives it to me anyway. Okay, so now we're on the West Grand Coast. I don't know if you saw that, but this is danger level 45. I'm gonna pick up this chest first. And then I'm gonna do a screen reset. So West Goldshore Coast and West Grandport Coast have different names and different danger levels. So the screen reset also resets the encounter rate. So there is still a risk of getting an encounter before our next save and quit, which is coming up very soon. We're gonna grab that and we're just gonna haul our adorable little butt right over to this save point. Got it. And again, this is just another save and quit because I need to pick up one more chest, but I need to reset that encounter rate. So we're going to grab one more chest right outside of Grandport here. We're going to quickly duck into Grandport so that we can use it for fast travel. And then we're going to Lock of the Lost King. Yes, the awful birds. So we can, even though we did the save and quit, sometimes you can still get an encounter on that bridge. Luckily, we didn't. Cool. So everyone say, hi, Grandport. Hi, Grandport. Okay, we'll be back. So now we're going to head over to Lock of the Lost King to get 2 items real quick. There is a rumored Lock of the Lost King encounter. I have been very lucky, knock on wood, and have never gotten it. I mean, worst comes to worst, I die, because this is an endgame dungeon. And here's chest number 2. And let's go back to Grandport. Easy peasy. Alright, so here in Grandport, I'm going to be purchasing some items and picking some items up out of a chest. And because I want everyone to revel in the joy of petting a dog, I'm gonna wait until the end of the game when we have to return to Grandport before I pet any doggos. So again, making use of Tressa's purchase skill to buy 3 soulstones here. From this lovely man in the green hat, I am buying a large pomegranate. I'm gonna pick up this item. Yes, this is the doggy we are coming back for. From this lovely lady in a bonnet, I'm buying 1 more pomegranate. And then I'm gonna go grab 2 more items. And then once we have these items, we are going all the way back to Cobblestone, which you'll remember I tagged for fast travel purposes. So now we're going to pick up our 3rd character. His name is Ulbrich. He's a warrior. He is blind. We're going to take Ulbrich with us. We don't really care about the beginning of his story. Ulbrich's deal is he is from the fallen kingdom of Hornburg, and he's hiding out in Cobblestone, kind of under false pretenses. He is training a little boy named Philip to be his protege, and some brigands came along and kidnapped Philip. So we're gonna go save him, because we're good people. So we're just gonna go up and over this way, and we're gonna go... Okay, so this is a little annoying. We have a required encounter before we go into... into the Brigand's Den. It's not a super big time loss to get that encounter, but we were literally right there. So ideally, Tressa goes first at the start of this battle. Thank you! So what we're gonna do is we're actually just gonna hire our own bandits to get rid of these bandits.
Time to close up shop.
Alright, so now we're gonna go into the Brigand's Den. We're gonna go fight the leader of the Brigands. His name is Gaston. Don't forget that tonight and all weekend, we are here at Game Over Cancer raising money for the Canadian Cancer Society. Really great cause. Thank you so much to Strizer for putting this event on and for having me. So please get those donations rolling in, you guys. Because now I'm going to beat up Gaston.
I will not fail.
So Gaston battle here is actually really quick and easy. I picked up a bunch of these soul stones.
A gift for
So we're going to hit them with the large soul stone, and then we're just going to go ahead and hit them with a medium soul stone.
have a taste of
And that's it. That's the end of the battle.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
So now that we've rescued Philip, better Bandit Bureau. I like that. So now Ulbrich has come clean to the people of Cobblestone about his past, and he's decided he's coming on our adventure with us. Alright, we're at 3 of 4 characters. Our 4th and final character is a very lovely lady named Primrose. Again, if you have not played Octopath Traveler, 100% recommend it. If I had to pick, Tressa is ultimately the best girl, but if I had to pick the story that is really the most impactful, it is 100% Primrose's story for me. The game is worth it for her. The game is worth it for Tressa. The game is just worth it overall, actually. You should really play Octopath Traveler. And if you're going, oh, but Cthulhu, I don't have a Nintendo Switch. That's okay. Octopath Traveler is also available on PC now. So we're picking up another old coin there. Yeah, seeing some best girls in chat. Okay, so now I've got to do another scrutinize. I've got to scrutinize this guard here. So if I fail this 5 times, I just have to reload my save.
Hello.
And he is not having it tonight, is he? Okay, my guy, what are you doing? There we go. And we did that so that we can get another silver-filled pouch, because that's worth quite a bit of money. And here she is, our dancer Primrose. She's gonna come with us. So Primrose is now with us. So fun fact, we never use Primrose or Ulbrich's overworld story skills in this run. They don't do much for us. So I am gonna drop to a walk right about here, because unfortunately there is an encounter we can get. I really don't want to get it, so I'm actually like closing my eyes and not looking. It sounds like I'm good. That was close. That guard has been giving me issues lately. But here we go, into the battle with Helganish.
Time for the main event.
So Helganish has his 2 little bodyguards here. But we're going to take them out pretty easily. We're just going to throw 1 large soul stone and they're gone. And then to take care of Helganish himself, we're just going to throw any 2 medium soul stones. Personally, I don't like to use the fire one, even though I buy another one later.
Victory shall be mine.
We're gonna go ahead, we'll throw the thunder. Boom. And that's Helganish. And with the defeat of Helganish, that brings us to the end of all of our characters' chapter 1s, which means we are now clear to go into the rest of Tressa's story. So from this point on, everything is going to be super high level, and we are just going to play our best. So we're going to head over to the town of Quarrycrest, but before we go there, we're going to stop at another job shrine. I will warn you guys before that bright flash of light again. But for now, just enjoy the scenery and the music. And add 3 more frogs to the list.
My turn now.
So there's actually the 3 frogs and the 2 wasps here, which are quite a considerable amount of monsters, so sucks that we did not get that escape on the first turn. So let's try it this time. Let's go, there we go. Alright, I hope you guys are keeping track of the frogs, because I think that's 7. I stopped counting. So I'm going to drop to a walk here again. I can get an encounter here, and while I would really like to get more frogs, there is a really scary monster. 3 more frogs! If Tressa goes first, I'm actually just going to go ahead and bandits these guys. Can we just run away, please, then? Nope. Because I can't, not gonna lie, I can't remember how to break this frog. Run away, run away! What? Okay. 12 frogs. Can I break this guy? There we go, okay. Guess what? Turns out you can break them with a sword. I very rarely actually try to fight these encounter. But that's okay. It's fine. Okie dokie, so now we're in Boulder Fall area. And we're just gonna continue to head over to Quarry Crest. You know, 12 frogs actually is not too bad, I don't think. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm really excited that we're coming up to this job shrine because I definitely need some more hydration. So once again, I'm gonna run. And right about here, I'm gonna start walking because there is an encounter here that I can break, but it's a very annoying encounter, but we're safe. So here we are. This is the Shrine of the Prince of Thieves, which means it is our second job shrine, which means we are going to see that bright white flash of light. While it's doing its thing, I'm going to hydrate. Alright, that was some good hydration. So now we're going to set up our jobs. Yay! Tressa's going to say the same. Cyrus is going to become a merchant, and he's going to learn hired help as well. Olberic's gonna say the same, but he's gonna learn 1,000 Spears. And Primrose is gonna become a thief with the skill Armor Corrosive. So, that pretty much covers everybody right up until the end of the game. Olberic will have one more skill. Pardon me, one more skill that he's gonna learn after we take care of Tressa Chapter 3. So we're just gonna run back through the mountains here. I'm gonna pop into this mine because there's a soul stone right at the entrance. It is my safety soul stone. I would rather have it than not have it. There we go. And here we go. Finally, we are heading up into Quarry Crest. So Quarry Crest is the town of shiny rocks and running in circles. So we're going to pick Tressa Chapter 2. Basically, Quarry Crest is a mining town, and Tressa happens to stumble upon something quite valuable that she then decides to sell back to the people of the town. But the man who takes everybody's profits, Morlock, isn't having that. But I will talk about that once we get there. So here we go. We're going to buy these nondescript stones from this NPC. And then Tressa's just going to give it some elbow grease. And we're going to find out that they are super special shiny rocks. And what do you do with super special shiny rocks? You sell them back to the townsfolk. So now we're going to go buy 3 more quote-unquote nondescript stones. We're also going to be buying 1 more soul stone. Hello, sir. Please sell me your rocks. If there are any donations, now would be an okay time to pop in with one. I heard an alert. I'm so sorry. My alerts are definitely off and it still went off. How ridiculous. Anyway, we bought some rocks. We are gonna go, we're gonna shine them up. And then we're gonna sell them back. So here we are, selling our rocks. Hopefully turning a nice profit. Then some other stuff happens. Ali is introduced here. He is another merchant you see in there in the red. In the fancy hat was Morlock himself, and then his bodyguard, Omar. So let's talk about Omar. Omar is a boss. He sure is a boss. And he is our second kind of RNG reliant thing. I was gonna say area, but he's not an area. He's a boss. There is an ideal turn order for Omar. Most turn orders are fairly recoverable unless we get the bad turn order. I'm not going to tell you what the bad turn order is because if I speak it, I will summon it. Also, I'm walking because I really don't want this encounter, but we got it anyway. But that's okay.
Here I come.
This is why we pick up that extra soul stone.
Have a taste of this. With each battle, I grow stronger.
And I mean, that gives us a little bit of an extra level too. It's not necessarily going to help, but we got it. Okay, so this is Morlock Mance. I'm going to be picking up a medium-sized energizing pomegranate from this room. And then there is a save and quit. Not using the save point here, but we're actually going to transfer through the door. And we're going to use the autosave. And here we go. Okay, so, again, now would be a really good time if you're subscribed to me over at twitch.tv/cutethulhoo. If you've got those best girl emotes, please put them in the chat now for good Omar RNG. And if you have another best girl emote, or you just have a really cute emote, you know what? Go ahead and spam that too, because I like cute things. Obviously, Tressa's the cutest, but... oh my goodness. Okay, so this is really unfortunate. And also kind of silly that we got this encounter.
I'm ready.
Oh my goodness, we escaped. Wow. That's real lucky. I've literally never gotten an encounter there before. Okay, here we go. That was actually Omar RNG manipulation. So we should get good RNG with Omar here. So, this is actually the most perfect RNG I could ever ask for. I'm gonna throw 2 soul stones here.
I'm ready. You like that?
This is actually so freaking beautiful. Okay, that's not great, but that's okay. Here you go, Ulbrich. So we're gonna ask Ulbrich really nicely here. Please don't be blind. He only needs to hit 5 times. Come on, Ulbrich. Come on, buddy. Okay, not great.
This might hurt.
But it's okay. You know why this is okay? This is totally recoverable. We're just gonna give him a little pokey poke. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and throw our soul stone now. Prim is just gonna defend. Cyrus, we're gonna boost up Cyrus. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna hire some veteran soldiers. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the most ideal Omar.
Thus ends your lesson.
So fun fact, Omar is actually really intimidating when you're learning this speedrun. I'm not gonna lie to you if you're watching this and being like, hey, I'm interested in this. Omar is tough when you are learning it. I made that look incredibly easy, and it helps that I honestly got the most ideal RNG I could have asked for in that fight. So that's it. That's the end of Tressa Chapter 2. So we're going to roll right into Chapter 3. Chapter 3 is my least favorite chapter. It's not a very intense chapter. In fact, the boss battle is actually scripted. So as long as I don't miss any menu inputs, I am okay. The reason Chapter 3 is my least favorite is because there's a lot of cutscenes. And you know what? Even though we can skip the cutscenes, they just take up so much time, and I'm not a fan. So I'm actually gonna walk. And the reason I'm gonna walk is because we can definitely run away from any encounters. I got the encounter anyway. Oh. Yeah, they all move before Tressa. Nice! I love it when we get the first turn escape. Okay, so we're coming up. This is the last potential screen for frogs. Don't forget, more frogs means more money for charity, so let's get some frogs on this screen. Something I never thought I would say before in my life. Unfortunately, there are no frogs. If Tressa goes first, I'll definitely bandits, but...
I am ready.
Wow. You guys, this is a low-level area. Why are you not escaping? That's okay. This is a good time for a drink.
I am ready.
There we go. So we're heading over to Victor's Hollow, which, as I mentioned, this is my least favorite chapter just because there's a lot of cutscenes. Again, they're completely skippable, but they just take up a lot of time. It's very hard. I'm not timing myself today. I don't have my splits open, but it's very hard to get a time save here. Okay, so I can break this encounter as long as they don't surprise me. What did I say? What did I say, game? Why would you do that to Tressa, huh? We needed her. I'm just gonna try to run away. Nope. Okay. So I'm gonna take a death here. Unless Ulbrich somehow manages to run away on his own. Nope, okay. So I'm gonna take the death here.
Have I failed?
So I could have broken and then escaped, except they took out... We got surprised. When you get surprised, of course, it means the enemies go first. And they took out Tressa, and Tressa is actually instrumental to breaking that encounter, so... Let's not have that happen again. Thank you much. Okay, so this is the hardest part of the game, actually, is I'm mashing A really, really fast to get through this little text box, and I want to make sure I pick Tressa Chapter 3 and not Ulbrich Chapter 2. Cool, so here we are. We've made it to Victor's Hollow. We're just going to explore the town, and by that I mean we're just going to go right here. And oh my goodness, look who showed back up. It's Captain Leon. So this guy in the green hat has just asked us to go spend our hard-earned money to buy him a shield. 12 frogs. So that is $120, I believe, for charity based on frogs. So we bought the shield. Tressa got a discount there, which is awesome. So now we're gonna go give the guy in the green hat the shield back. Or, we don't need... We're just gonna give him the shield. We don't need to purchase anything from him. So in exchange for the shield, he gives us a map, actually. And here comes all of the cutscenes. So... Leon's gonna tell us a story, but we don't care. It's not important. So as you can see, like I said, many cutscenes. Awesome, now we're free to go. So we're gonna head to an area called the Forgotten Grotto. So inside the Forgotten Grotto, I'm gonna do one more save and quit. Then we need to pick up a chest with some money in it, and then we gotta fight a big old kitty. So this is unfortunate. Oh my goodness. So remember when I got 2 Kates at the beginning of my run, and that was really exciting? Well, it's because the game wanted to troll me towards the end.
I still have so much.
I'm sitting here, I'm shaking my head, because I cannot believe this game would treat me like this. But that's okay. We're not that far behind. Okay, so as I said, we're gonna go into the Forgotten Grotto. So here we are inside the Forgotten Grotto. And you're probably going, wow, you know the path so well. Well, yes, of course. I play this game pretty frequently, I would say. But it's definitely worth, I'm gonna say this probably at least 3 more times during the last little bit of this run. So this game is so worth playing. The dungeons are so cool. There's so much to explore. I absolutely love this game. So please play it. And then talk to me about it. Okay, so that was our save and quit. And now we're gonna keep our movement nice and clean. We're gonna go pick up that treasure chest you might see there in the background because we need the money. Boop. And we're gonna come around this corner and we're gonna get the encounter because this game hates me.
What to do?
So I'm not gonna say this has never happened before because this literally happens all the time. Usually those, thunder elements will do a total party kill. I am supposed to forget this grotto, and encounters like this are exactly why I'm supposed to forget this grotto. Sometimes it just be like that. Let's try that again, shall we? That's much better. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna fight the Venom-Toothed Tiger. As I previously mentioned, Venom-Toothed Tiger is a scripted battle, so as long as I press all the right buttons, everything is fine.
Here I go. Try this on for size.
Cyrus is gonna use Firestorms. Imagine this, Cyrus actually using magic. Primrose is gonna use Armor Corrosive. So Armor Corrosive makes it so that enemies take 1.5 times damage from physical attacks. We're gonna have Olbrich defend. And then we're gonna have him 1,000 Spears. 1,000 Spears is guaranteed to hit 3 times, so we break Mr. Venom-Toothed Tiger here. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do 2 Veteran Soldier attacks. Almost hit the wrong button, but I caught it. And we're gonna boost Primrose here. We're gonna have her steal an Olive of Life Large. And the reason we need that is because we're gonna sell it. And then we're just gonna have Primrose and Olbrich defend. Because we need one of our merchants to do a collect to get the money here. And then finally we're gonna close this out with a large soul stone. And that's it. There's literally no danger in that battle.
Thus ends your lesson.
Excellent. So we get 2 items there, and we are taken right back to town, which is nice. And we've got a few more cutscenes in the bar with Leon, so again, now's a good time to take a drink, because ladies and gentlemen, we are coming up towards the end of our Octopath Traveler time together, more like Tressa Path Traveler. Now, the run is not over until the run is over. We have one boss left, the notorious Esmeralda. So Esmeralda is our 3rd and final major RNG area. She can be a little tricky. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to teach Olbrich Insight, which is the final skill I need him to know for this battle. And then I'm going to fast travel my way back to Grandport. So we got a few cutscenes here, introducing a new character at the end of Tressa's story. So I have 2 errands I need to take care of. I need to sell all of those items I picked up throughout the game, because I definitely do not have enough money going into this battle. So we picked up a lot of stuff, and now we're just gonna sell it. That should be enough. And then my second errand is I promised that we were gonna pet a dog. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry to tell you that quote-unquote pet the dog is a little bit of a stretch of the truth. First, we have a cutscene where we're actually gonna introduce Esmeralda. So Tressa's gonna go hang out on the beach reading her book, and Esmeralda is so interested, she steals it. I don't know if you remember back in Chapter 1 with Russell, book stealing is bad, don't do it. Alright, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are actually going to scrutinize the dog. We are doing it, we are petting the dog, and he is a happy mutt with not a care in the world. He is a good dog, and to be fair, all dogs are good dogs, and a pox upon he who dare say otherwise. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for donating so that we could quote-unquote pet the dog. We did it. Always want to pet the dogs. C Squared and Pox Games donations both go to my choice, actually. That's an executive decision I'm making right now. And they go towards being Proto-Man in Mega Man to the Fighters. But in all seriousness, please actually listen to C Squared and Poc for their donation choices. Awesome. So we're picking up one last soul stone because we like soul stones for safety.
Let us fight with honor.
So the game Octopath Traveler doesn't want to end. So we're gonna die here because there was 5 monsters and there's only 4 of us and they're all very strong. But we're almost there, I promise. We are almost at the end. So as we get towards the battle with Esmeralda here, I am gonna go a little quiet just because Esmeralda is recoverable. But I will need to focus on recovery if I have to do so. So I'm gonna be a little quiet. Please feel free to jump in and read donations. Oh my goodness. So we got the encounter again. So, you know. I believe I can break this with bandits, so I'm gonna try it. Although my money is very tight, I should be okay, I think.
I spend no.
Okay, so we couldn't break it with bandits, but that's okay. Because I can break
I'm ready.
with Tressa here.
My turn now.
And now we can run away.
I'm ready.
Run. So I need to bring Cyrus back to life now, because we're gonna need him in that next battle. In their next battle. Hopefully I didn't just ruin everything. Tressa's gonna find some more money on this next screen, so we should be okay. We pick up some money here. What am I at? Oh yeah, I'm more than okay. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna come into Esmeralda. If there are any donations you'd like to read, once the battles start, please feel free to do that. I'm saving here for posterity. Also, again, I do not have a timer open, but I feel like we are making pretty good time, even with those untimely deaths. So, praying for good RNG, and if there are any donations, please feel free to read them now.
I'm ready. This might work.
So I just want to say this was actually... Come on, Ulbrich. Oh my god, okay.
Can't end like this.
Interesting dilemma. How about this? I'm good to read some donations?
Yes, please, feel free.
Perfect. Okay, so we have a $60 donation from Pock Plays Games saying unclog the frogs in my wallet for charity, of course. And then we have a $45.08 donation from C Squared. The frogs were out on force today and really wanted money donated to stop cancer. Good job, frogs.
Yeah, thank you guys for those donations.
Victory shall be mine. Use this.
I did forget to stop off at the optometrist for Ulbrich, but it's okay because you know what? We got fairly decent RNG, and I think this is actually winnable right as it is. Knock on wood, trying not to jinx myself.
I'm ready. This might hurt.
So what I'm gonna do here is I taught Ulbrich that Insight skill, because as soon as Esmeralda comes out of her break, she's gonna do an attack called 5 Strikes, which would normally total party kill, but Insight makes it so she focuses all that attack on Ulbrich. So everyone thank Ulbrich for his service.
I'm ready.
Go on to this. Yes.
What is the logical course of action? Great imperfect. Scorch the land.
So we're gonna use the mercenaries here to break Esmeralda. I'm actually gonna throw the last pomegranate on Cyrus here.
Let's try this.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna throw the soul stone. Oh, no. Oh, crap. I was out of turn order. So, unfortunately, as good as that was, I was not paying attention to my turn order, and I definitely just hecked this up, so I apologize.
You like that?
Because now I don't have enough money to do my veterans. No. Because Esmeralda's gonna come out of bacon, she's gonna 5 strikes again. And this is why I need to concentrate, and I wasn't concentrating. So let's do that one more time from the top with feeling. Can I get a time check, sorry? I was too excited about the good RNG.
Won't move willingly.
Don't take Ulbrich. Dang it, Esmeralda.
I'm ready. Stay strong.
Okay, don't take Ulbrich. I mean, that also kind of sucks, but...
Let me help.
Currently 103. Shoot, okay.
Let's do this.
Like, okay, Ulbrich, please, go before Esmeralda on the next turn. Oh my goodness.
This might hurt.
I think not.
So this may still be recoverable. This should be on Esmeralda's part, I believe, another Raven's Flight. No, it's an attack. Primrose is okay. I can work with this. Esmeralda is being rude. But it's okay. I can recover this. And I mean it this time.
Let me help.
I'm ready. You like that?
The battle is truly joined. Come, if you dare. Now, focus is unparalleled. I spell
Also, I know they're not super easy to hear, but the voice lines in this game are super great, and I absolutely love them. Alright, so now she's gonna 5 strikes. We should be okay this time, I promise.
I am ready. Stay strong.
What to do? Won't hold back. I'll get my money's worth.
I spell
I am ready. Stay
Okay,
strong.
so this time, Cyrus is gonna do our collect. Oh my god, Cyrus!
I am ready. You like that?
So I didn't forget, but Cyrus decided he didn't want to do it, so... Thanks, Cyrus. See, this is what I was worried about. I was worried about Esmeralda bodying me, and that's exactly what's happening. I promise you guys, I do know how to play this game. Alright, let's go one more time with feeling, Esmeralda.
You won't move willingly.
One more time with feeling. Good RNG, not quite. I mean, I can live with this.
still have so much to
I am ready. Stay strong.
Alright, Ulbrich. Thank you, Ulbrich.
Here I go.
Alright, so now we're gonna do our pomegranate.
This should be the trick. What to do? Won't hold back. I'll get my money's worth.
I did not have armor corrosive up, so that did not do enough damage.
not.
This might hurt.
No. Come, if you dare. Now, what? Great inferno has scorched the land.
I am ready.
Sorry, like I said, I get really quiet during this battle. And also, like, I'm a little mad. I'm a little mad that she's being this way tonight. I mean,
Won't hold back. I'll get my money's worth.
she's being a little mean. We'll give it one more try after this.
Focus is unparalleled. I spell
I am ready.
Can throw a soul
You
stone
like
here. Okay.
I am ready. You like that?
now.
I feel like, you know what this makes me feel like? This makes me feel like I'm learning the game all over again, so. She's gonna 5 stress, okay. I promise this is the last one. I mean, what? First try. Sorry about this, you guys. This is the thing I was worried about the most coming into this run is, Esmeralda being Esmeralda. It is recoverable, it's just, you have to recover it with the certain people. and I am not recovering it right. So, egg on my face.
Won't move willingly.
I am ready.
So I'm actually gonna set this up.
Stay strong.
An interesting dilemma. Wind in our sails.
Okay, Olberic only needs to hit 3 times. We know he can do this. Come on, buddy. There we go. So we're gonna defend here. We're gonna do our veterans. Nope, because we should not have defended there. It's okay.
This might hurt. Strizer gave you too much estimate so I can have some more. Thank you.
I spend no.
Thank you, Laxus. I appreciate it. But if I don't channel the frog energies, but honestly, if I don't get it on this try, that's totally on me. And I will call it for the night.
Stay strong.
Yes, you're duding me. I know you're duding me.
Great inferno to scorch the land.
Here I go. Won't hold back. I'll get my money's worth.
I am ready. Stay strong.
Unparalleled.
I'm gonna veterans.
I spend no.
I'm gonna collect.
Thank you.
I'm gonna throw a Thunder Soul Stone.
Like that?
And I'm gonna do one more veterans.
I spend
And if we're lucky, we're not lucky. Okay, so I'm gonna call it there, guys. Sorry that Esmeralda got the best of me tonight. I don't want to go overestimate. Let's pretend I beat it. We're not gonna see this game over screen. Wow, Cthulhu, you did it. Oh, fine, okay. One more. One more, just because you guys are so supportive. Even though I'm really embarrassed and I'm really sorry that this happened. I promise that I do know how to play this game, and that usually Esmeralda does not go this way, so I'm just gonna be quiet. I mean, that's not great. That already sucks, but here we go.
Let me help.
Okay, I got time. Okay, one more. Okay. I'll do one more.
wind in our sails.
Sorry.
I am ready. Stay strong. I am ready. This might hurt.
Victory shall be mine. Death by 1,000 cuts.
My turn now. This should be better.
Now, what next? Think not.
Oh my gosh, speaking of this song, please ask C Squared about how much he loves Decisive Battle. Sorry, like I said, I'm gonna be really quiet, I'm gonna be really focused. I'm gonna get this for you guys. Thank you so much for your support. It means so much to me.
You like that?
Yes, just remember to collect. I know. I gotta incite here first.
I'm ready. Stay strong.
Now, what next?
Let's do this.
The true lesson begins. I spare no expense.
I am ready. Stay strong. I am ready.
Okay, I'm gonna throw the small stone just for fun. Cyrus is gonna collect here. Okay, you guys, please channel your energy into Cyrus because if he misses this, oh my god, okay, thank god, Cyrus. Alright, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes! First try! Alright, let's get this game going, let's get this ended, let's get this wrapped up. Time is gonna be on the last cutscene when it fades to black on Tressa on the beach. Once again, thank you guys so much for having me at Game Over Cancer. I'm so sorry I choked there right at the end. I'm sorry that I had some streaming issues there. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you to Strizer for accepting me into this marathon. This is my very first marathon. I was really nervous coming into this. Octopath Traveler is a really great game. The community for the speedruns has been absolutely amazing. They've been so kind and welcoming. Please come check us out on Discord. We're on, we've got a leaderboard on speedrun.com. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been Cutethulhoo. That is time on Octopath Traveler Tressa 4 story. Thank you so much again. I really appreciate it, you guys. Yeah. Thank you so much.